Shiba Inu just made an all-time high on Google Trends. And we're going to go over the chart and we're going to go over why that is meaningful. I discussed this with everybody yesterday in a live video. I've also been sharing this one with my weekly training session folks and posting about it into my groups. This is something that I am playing on the side. It's not a major cryptocurrency. I'm definitely not putting big major money in here. But my small money could turn into bigger money, and I'm already up about 60%, and I only caught a little piece of the move so far. So I'm going to share the screen here. You can see there the logo for the Shiba Inu, and it's something that has had a lot of buzz recently. A lot of buzz. Social media, I see posts about Shiba Inu still all day, every day still. And that's going to relate to why I'm doing this video. So Shiba Inu went on Coinbase in September. That caused what at the time seemed like a pretty big run anyways. Here it is on Coinbase. You can buy Shiba Inu. I used another site too called ndax.io that's in Canada. Here's why it started going up. Here's why it started getting attention recently. After the Coinbase listing, Elon Musk bought a Shiba Inu dog. And when he tweeted it, he caused way more attention than it has ever received to happen. Okay? Elon Musk is a powerful man. He has 61.6 million followers here on Twitter, plus his other social media. I think he's been hashtagged tens of billions of times. When he speaks, people listen. So, what happened with Shiba Inu? So let's just refresh the chart here. If I zoom out, it's a rocket ride, folks. You could see here, it kind of just went up on a rocket ride here. If I measure it from when Elon Musk sent that tweet to the peak, Elon Musk caused it to rally 200% or more. Okay? That is the Elon Musk effect. Now, he only sent out one tweet, and someone asked him if he owns any Shiba Inu tokens. He said no. So when that happened, we actually, if we look at the Google Trends here, so this is the Google Trends, and you'll see that we had Elon Musk tweet about it, right? It went up on Google Trends, and then he said he didn't own any Shiba, and it kind of tailed off over here. Okay, now I'm going to show you something. So this is kind of on my screen here, and it's going to do this here. Okay, so I just refreshed the page. Okay, the page that you saw was what was just statically on my screen from my video that I did yesterday. Okay, so that chart that was just there a moment ago was peaking here. Okay, this is the Elon Musk tweet. This is him saying he doesn't own Shiba. Well, in the video I did yesterday, I predicted that this right here, what happened was the all-time high that it had made recently was around 100, and this here said 83. So what that means is that this peak here is 83% the size of the peak that was happening now. And I predicted that that number would drop at least into the 70s. Look where it is, folks. It's 50. Okay? So what's happened now is, beyond Elon Musk tweeting about the dog, everyone's been tweeting and Snapchatting and TikTok and everything. Everyone's been talking about Shiba Inu. I showed a clip yesterday. Meet Kevin from meetkevin.com. He was on the San Diego local news. They wanted to know what Shiba Inu was. And he's their expert. And he ran for governor recently. So, you have millions upon millions of people. I mean, how many people in San Diego Googled Shiba Inu when they saw Kevin on there, right? Like, that makes sense. Alessio Rastani, one of my favorite analysts, Here's Meet Kevin there talking about it, Shiba Inu. He owns it. He bought $69,000 or $79,000 worth, and he's not selling yet, okay? Alessio Rastani did a video on it, okay? And he is bullish. He said that basically as long as we stay above these key support levels of the 4,500 or the 3,600 level, that we should be okay. Well, where did we fall to? Let's look at my chart analysis here. We only fell to the 5,700, way above Alessio and what Alessio wanted and what I wanted. Well, look at the holding pattern it was in. It was in one of my classic holding patterns. Look at this, right? And then I called the breakout live in my Facebook group last night. The trend break, and then the breakout this morning live in my group. Right now, folks, right here, I think it's about to go higher. We just have to wait for some volume to step in down here, okay? So you'll notice that the previous signals on the chart, we have volume stepping in, volume stepping in, and it's going to step in again. It's going to happen. And the reason why I'm saying that is we've already exited the holding pattern. We've already picked a direction. And on top of that, I'm seeing Google Trends at an all-time high, right? So when I look at it from that perspective, I'm saying to myself, doesn't that make sense? Okay. Now think about this. Elon Musk tweeted about the dog back here. Look how much higher we've gone. Okay. What do you think is going to happen if the price of Shiba goes even higher? Okay. It's going to go even higher. Okay. This is probably not done yet. This is probably not done yet. It went viral. There was a video of a gentleman riding a skateboard. Maybe, I don't know, 6 months ago or something. There was a gentleman. I'm going to type it in here. Okay. So I'm going to type in ocean spray skateboard, and there's a gentleman who is riding a skateboard, and this is the video here. Ready? So right there, that is something that went viral. So this guy has millions of followers. He doesn't even have to work anymore. He just posts videos of him dancing and doing stuff, and he makes big money. You know, he has sponsors. Ocean Spray bought him a red truck. This here, Shiba Inu, it has gone viral. It has gone viral. Okay, like, let's see what happens here. I'm going to type in Ocean Spray, and I'm going to see. Okay, so guess when that guy did the video, right? I don't know for sure, but I bet you he did it right here, because this is the 100% marker. That's the peak of searches for all time on Ocean Spray. Okay, he went viral, right? He went viral. Well, Ocean Spray got a bunch of free advertising. They probably would have had to spend millions of dollars to get that kind of advertising, maybe more. So they bought him a truck, right? And, you know, the difference is here with Shiba Inu or Dogecoin or something, people are making money off it. Like, it's nice to watch a funny video. But if you got in on this rally here and you jumped in, well, you caught this, you know, you caught this momentum now. And I didn't catch the whole run up for Shiba. I was late to the party because it's a silly coin. But I am up like 60% on my money. I put it into some other cryptos, which have gone up a little bit more now. And then, you know, I bought back my Shiba again when the chart told me to. Okay. So, you know, this is the type of stuff I go through in those weekly training sessions, like I've mentioned before. Feel free to check them out here on my website, investlikemike.com, weekly training sessions. And I do this for an hour every week, folks, but I give my actual crypto picks, stock picks, and my views on the market, and I'm teaching people how I think and how I invest. So please check that out. $100 referral fees if you refer friends as well. Okay. So Shiba Inu might be going up quite a bit more here, folks. I don't think it's even close to being done. Notice here, right? Look at this holding pattern. Boom, boom, exploded higher. Okay. Right now we're in another holding pattern, and Google Trends just hit an all-time high by a ridiculous margin, folks. I want you to understand. This was 83 and now it's 50. It's fallen almost in half. Okay, the searches on this have probably almost doubled in a day. Okay, this is a big deal to me, and I know that when, you know, folks like this are with me, right? When Alessio, who's a charting specialist, is talking about the same things I'm talking about, I like that. I like seeing that type of stuff, and it confirms my opinion and my view. So again, Elon Musk, what if his new dog is named Floki? They made a Floki coin. Okay, they have a crypto called the Floki coin. This has now become something viral. Okay, so at this point here, what I would say is this. I want to repeat, I don't have my house money in there. Okay, I have my safe money not in Shiba. I've got Bitcoin, I've got other stuff, I've got stocks and other things. But I put in $5,000 and it's already up 60%, and now I think it's about to go up some more. At some point, I can even take my $5,000 off the table if it does double or triple again here, and I can leave the rest in and play with it and move it around, and now I have a slush fund to play with. And I mean, I've done that with collectibles. I own, you know, hockey cards and different things, and sometimes I've flipped them for many times my return, and I've done that a lot. And I use that money to buy more collectibles at a very cheap price, and then they explode as well. I treat my collectibles like stocks. So you can do that with cryptos and stocks. What if you owned Moderna or Microsoft and they doubled or tripled for you in the past year or two? Well, you could take 10% of that off the table and buy some Tesla and some Virgin Galactic and some stuff like that, right? So that's how I'm treating Shiba, and I'm not trying to put major money into it personally. But if it were to become major money, I can take my house money off the table and leave most or some of it still in Shiba, because, if we go on, I'll share my screen here again. If you had $100 in this thing in September of 2020, you actually would currently have $1 billion, I believe it is, or something like that, something crazy. I think someone put in, no, my apologies. If you put in $100, you would have millions of dollars. Someone put in $8,000 back in. I'm gonna go to the daily chart here. Actually, this, you know what? TradingView doesn't show the 2020 history, but they put it in at $8, $8,000 when it was fractions of a fraction of a fraction of a penny in 2020, far lower than it is now. It had way more zeros. It had like 9 or 10 zeros in front of it, and they put in $8,000, and then they are now a billionaire. Whoever that person is, they put in $8,000, and they are now a billionaire off Shiba. I'm not saying you're going to become a billionaire or a millionaire off of this, but look what happened to Dogecoin, right? Look what happened to Dogecoin. So you never know, right? If I measure the percentage return here from the bottom to the top on Dogecoin, it went up 42,000%, folks. Imagine put $100 in that, 42,000%. When this was worth, let's see here. Okay, look at that. Okay, this was worth Dogecoin decimal 0001, 3 zeros and a 1, and it went to 74 cents. People said it would never go to a penny, and it went to 74 pennies. Okay, well, people think this will never go to $1. They think it'll never go to a penny. This has more zeros in front of it than Dogecoin did. Okay, it doesn't have to go to 74 cents. What if it goes to 7 cents? What if it goes to 7/100ths of a cent? If it does that, I'm going to make a ton of money on this, okay? Every time it loses a zero, that's what they refer to it here. Every time it loses a zero, so right now there's 4 zeros and then 7471. When it becomes 3 zeros and 7471, you will just have made a bunch of money, okay? You will just have made 10 times your money. Okay, so if you lose 2 zeros, you've made 100 times your money. That's how this works right now. So right now, people are hoping that this loses a couple of zeros, and you can make 100 times your money potentially. Okay, imagine turning 5,000 into 500,000 or 100 into 10,000. That's pretty impressive. Now, I'm not promising you that will happen, but it already has, right? It already has. If you bought in right here when Elon was tweeting, you are currently up. Even if I just put the marker halfway up through the rally, so you got in late, couple days after he tweeted, and you're currently up 145%. Okay, and it's just getting started, I think, from what I've been showing you. So, again, knowledge is power. I like to use not just charts, not just common sense, but also strategy. And I think I have a really good skill set for doing this stuff. You'll notice I caught the Shiba rally. I got out carefully. I waited for the holding pattern on the chart to form and to tell me that right now I think it's going to go higher again. I'm also leaning on my experts who I trust, and they're lining up with the same thinking as me. So again, if you like this type of stuff, folks, please consider these weekly training sessions. Again, if you refer friends, I'll give you a $100 gift card. I'm going to go over cryptocurrencies, NFTs, stocks, stock options, and I'm going to give you very specific picks and when I'm going in and out of my investments. So hopefully you're learning from this stuff. I love talking about it. Shiba Inu is something that if it goes crazy could make me a pile of money, and then I will be redistributing that into other cryptos and other things, maybe collectibles, maybe stocks, who knows, and I'm going to be sharing all of that with you. Okay, so thanks for joining me on this one, and we're going to see you on the next one. Take care.